In this video I will share with you how I built the motion platform microcontroller, the wired servo controllers, and set up the servo parameters. So here is the materials list. Make sure when you're ordering that you get the correct servo and controller. There are many that look similar. I ordered mine from here. This is what the Arduino Leonardo controller will look like once it is finished. Patrick was kind enough to share his PCB design, and for a comprehensive build video you might want to go to his YouTube video. When ordering the PCBs, the company will need the Gerber files. On the website form it will allow you to upload the file when you order. After I'd ordered the PCBs and waited for them to arrive, I printed the 3D box and ordered the other components such as the DB25 sockets, the emergency button, and the small terminal block. Soldering and putting it together was pretty straightforward. I had to use the Dremel on the lip inside the lid so that it would close completely. Rather than using a sketch, the Arduino Leonardo needs the firmware to be written permanently to its EEPROM. To do this, you need to download and run Simfeedback, then use it to write the firmware to the Leonardo. You can download the software from here. Extract the software into a convenient location, click on Remove Blocking.bat, and this gives the software enough privileges to run properly. Click the Setup tab on the Simfeedback window. Click on the Firmware button and locate the firmware inside the Simfeedback firmware folder. It will have a .hex file extension. Select the COM port that the Arduino is on and press Upload. Writing the firmware only takes a few seconds. Simfeedback doesn't have any limit switches or other feedback to know where the actuators really are. It always assumes when the start button is pressed that the actuators are fully lowered. It's important that you remember this, especially when Simfeedback is running and you change the profiles. Always change profiles with the rig in the resting position. The weight of the rig will usually spin the actuators unpowered down to their bump stops. This is where the software assumes it will be when the start button is pressed. It will cycle up to ready position when start is pressed. With the Arduino firmware set up, it's time to see if Simfeedback can communicate with the servo controllers through the Arduino. If you press the start button, the actuators should rise to the ready position. If you click stop, they will gently lower to the rest position. If this happens, then all the major components are tested and you can try driving with Assetto Corsa. Remember that the rotational speed of the actuators is quite low, 1200 RPM, so you won't get thrown around too much. After you are happy that everything is working, set the servo controllers to 3000 RPM and test again. From this point on, you can tweak the profiles to your liking. I would recommend making a donation to get the license key. It will give you more features and greater access to the Discord channel. Plus, it is a way of saying thank you to the author. I got some ferrite cores in an effort to minimise electrical interference with my VR headset. I can't say for sure at this stage whether they are worth it or not. Well, I hope you found that useful. The videos have taken a long time to create, so it might be a while before I upload again. The next videos will show the rig in motion with the different simulations. Bye for now.